Hold on. He pulls out a small wooden box from one of his pockets and said, "You'll need this." And hands it to you.
Yes. Good
Don't wait the
point.
object.
Good point.
I
Thank
don't
you.
think I need to say, don't open this. There's a
Yeah.
little lock on it.
I guessed so.
Yeah.
So I just hide it under my whatever, my clothes, and then I go.
Okay.
I put it in my wizard bag if it fits.
It fits.
I put it in the wizard bag.
Done.
And then I leave.
Okay.
So I go back to the ship and I say everything. I'm like, don't open it. But I kind of want to detect magic on it.
Okay. Neal, I remember you told us before, but I'm sorry I've forgotten. How much per month net do we pay our crew?
104.8
Gold?
gold.
Okay.
That's the monthly cost of the ship.
So it's 10 days there, 10 days back. We're almost losing a month, but we net, at least 900 gold.
We're going to be doing money. And we can look for the mushrooms as we go. Or even take on more quests if they happen to line up with this way.
It makes me nervous not knowing what the item is, but if you guys are okay with it.
I mean, we could be little bitches and just run away with the item.
But maybe we don't want it, is what I'm saying. Maybe it's dangerous. Maybe it holds disease. Maybe it's a chemical weapon.
Well, I can detect magic on it.
And then we'll know if it's magical.
Yeah. That usually helps.
Does it? Will it help?
Well, I mean, if it's not magical, it's not that dangerous inside. That's
sure. What you...
It could be a disease.
They don't have doctors to, implement viruses into little boxes.
That's true. It could be a poisonous spider.
We could get away from the spider as we open it.
Well, anyway, just detect magic on it, because it'll make you happy.
I don't know. Is it? He didn't tell me not to detect magic. He told me not to open it.
Yep.
Okay, so on the way, I'll detect magic on it, just so we know. So I guess
it's not magical.
It is not magical, guys.
Well, that makes me feel a little better, actually.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like 1,000 gold is very little, but then I think I've also been spoiled by how much gold we've had available to us.
We had a really fucking huge treasure, and I really tried haggling with the guys. I did the best I could do.
That's fine.
I used all my charisma.
All right. Well, I guess should we maybe before we go invest in a little more weaponry for our ship, since we're going to be out on the open water for a while?
Yeah. I say we do that.
Yeah?
Yep, how much would cannons be? I guess let's go to a cannon place or something.
I'll go to the harbor master and ask.
Well, actually, we could ask what he would suggest us as defense option.
Mm-hmm.
Also, would our crew need weapons? Do we have to provide that?
Yeah, do they have them on their own?
Yeah, the Minotaur came with an axe. The others had short swords, or sabers, or rapier. They have some weapons.
Is the Minotaur a fighter?
I mean, they're all fighters in some sense, but not as like a class, if that's what you mean.
Okay.
Do we have rangers?
So, what are you guys doing?
So we're gonna head that way. And how do you guys feel about stopping at big cities to ask if there's more quests?
Well, no, we're not heading that way. We're checking for the boat defense thing.
Oh, yeah. We can stop at any city, though, for that.
No, we're already at the freaking...
Okay, we're gonna ask the harbor master.
We're already at Shagaran. Okay. Let's just stay here.
So we asked for that.
Okay. Just trying to figure out where the price of these things is. Where the hell are the prices for cannons? Oh. Okay, here's naval battles. Artillery fire. Naval actions. Here's artillery. Here we go. So, oh, it's not cannon. Are there no cannons? Do they just have standard artillery? So your ship is too small to really fit any. How big is it? Space.
What did we end up with? A cog?
A cog.
Yeah, the bigger one that we could have gotten.
Yeah.
Okay, so the smallest piece of weaponry that you could put on your ship would be a light artillery.
Which would be like the little cannons that they have.
No. I mean, so a light ballista. This book doesn't actually have any cannons whatsoever, which is strange. Takes up
Light
5.
ballista.
Yeah. It's like a giant fucking crossbow. The smallest of the giant fucking like one that would be mounted on a ship. Take up.
And we could put fire on the crossbow and just fire up.
That'd be cool.
Or you could put a light catapult. Why are there no cannons in this book?
Why would you put a catapult on a ship?
Because before cannons, people used ballistas and catapults and trebuchets on ships to attack other ships. Before the invention of gunpowder. And then they rammed one another. What the hell?
I remember you told us we couldn't have gunpowder before.
Yeah, but then I figured, you know what? How cool is a seafaring campaign without cannons?
That's
Not very
true.
cool.
Then you
So,
should have left Anna to have a gun. That would have been so cool.
I
yeah,
think it's pretty
they
cool
haven't
to
they
have
haven't
a
miniaturized
ship
them
with
yet.
No cannons. No cannons at all.
Well, considering there's no rules for cannons anywhere in here, we may be stuck with no cannons.
Oh, you can make up a cannon.
I'll
Neal.
make up
I
cannons,
believe.
but I don't want to do it on the spot right now without having completely read this book 2 or 3 times all the way through. So, for now, we're going to say cannons are prohibitively expensive because they probably are. A trebuchet, I mean, yeah.
This town had like some sort of legislation against cannons because they're cannon phobic and they don't believe in the right to bear cannons. So there's huge tariffs on it, and
Like
that makes
cigarettes.
it in this
They-
particular town hard to buy cannons.
I was going to say they don't have an ironsmith capable of forging a cannon or casting a cannon.
Boring.
Because it's complicated technologically for this period of time. So they do not have cannons here. I'll read all of these rules a few times over and figure this shit out for next week.
Okay.
So what do you suggest, Harbor Master?
You could fit yourself a light ballista or 2 on your ship. You might be able to fit a medium ballista, but it'd take up like the entire middle section of your ship, I think.
Medium.
Would it look badass?
Let me okay. So this is awkward since we're on the internets. This is. Ooh, let me open this so I can see. All right. So where did cog go? See where that says cog? Ooh, cog. Right.
Mhm.
This is your ship.
Ooh.
That's a cog. So it's about that size. A light ballista would take up 5 squares. So you'd have to put it at the very front or at the very back. You
A
wouldn't really-
light or medium?
A light. A medium ballista would take up
Okay, that's
10
pretty
squares.
10 squares long or 10 squares square?
A total of 10 squares.
Well, that's
so-
what I mean is like, does it go on the side of the ship and it takes 5 squares on the side, or does it go like in the middle and
it sits on the ship? So it would. So if you were to do a light ballista, damn it, you could do it like here in the middle, and it'd take up these 4 plus like a little bit extra around them. So you could do. Damn it, it's hard to hold and do everything. There we go.
I feel like we're playing battleships.
So you could do like these 4 squares here plus like this 1 square or something like that. That would be your light ballista. But if you're going to do a medium ballista, it would take 10. So it would be like these 9 right here. Damn it, I can't do this
I
backwards.
see what you're
These
saying.
9
Yeah,
plus
I
1.
I would go with 2 light.
We
Okay.
could put 1 medium on the front and 1 medium on the back.
There's
but then-
not enough room on the front for a medium.
Fine. 2 light it is then.
You could do
Or
2
one
light.
medium at the back and 1 light at the front.
What's the advantage of the medium?
Yeah.
The medium does more damage. It has a worse rate of fire. It is harder to aim. It takes more people to use it, but it does double damage to crew. It has much longer range, and it actually does damage to the ship.
The
Whereas
other
the
one
light
doesn't?
ballista doesn't damage the ship.
The number before the slash indicates the number of points the weapon can contribute to the ship's firepower during a missile attack against the enemy crew. The number after the slash is the amount of damage the weapon inflicts if it strikes a ship. Yeah, so the medium ballista will actually damage a ship. A light ballista will only damage personnel.
Oh, I think we should get the medium.
Even if we put like fire on an arrow.
Oh, I
on
mean,
the light.
if you light a ship on fire, that's a whole different story. So, in theory, you could use a light ballista to set fire to something, but the light ballista itself will not be damaging a ship significantly. Worthy of even recording damage.
I think we should get a medium one. Like, we need to have a way to sink a ship from afar.
Let's
Like,
see.
no? Don't you guys agree?
Yeah. Well, it depends on the price, right? So
Yeah, I
I'd be
guess.
down for a medium one in the back and a light one in the front, but depends on the price.
Medium is 600 gold. A light is 400 gold. A light takes one person to crew. A medium takes 2 people to crew.
All right, let's do that.
All right.
Yeah, we're fine with that. We don't want cannons.
Well, we can sell these later and buy cannons, right, Neal?
How's the resale value for these things?
Yeah, does it depreciate in value or?
It's just awkward to sell. Like, if you want to sell for full value, you have to find someone who actually wants it at the time. If you just want to like dump it really quickly because you don't want to sit around and port with this medium ballista, you can sell it to someone who will then sell it back properly, but they'll buy it for cheap. So
Like a used car trade-in.
yeah, where it's like, I really just don't want this car right now. Someone will buy it for you pretty cheap, and then yeah, like a used car trade-in.
Okay, how about we get that, Neil? But if you come up with the cannon rules, we can like just pay the extra and switch it.
No.
And pretend we had the cannon.
No, this Shargaron does not have a metalsmith capable of casting cannons.
Neil, we could go to every single city on our way to the other end of the world. And ask
And
for
then it
cannons.
would take you a lot longer than 10 days.
All right. Okay, let's buy this
Fine.
So
and
who?
deduct it.
And we're all splitting the cost, right, as usual for the ship?
Yes.
So should I just include all of your money in a single pot?
No.
No.
Mm-mm. I didn't buy a 300 gold dagger.
And Eliana didn't. Yeah, she bought like a 500 something. No.
Yeah.
I bought a dagger.
Guys, just make me do
To
so
make
much
it
math.
to make it easier, what we could do is each of us put 1,000 of our gold into a pot for the ship, and then
Yeah.
the ship has its own money.
Agreed, let's do this.
How about that?
That would be
Yeah.
nice, having a ship
Okay.
fund.
We do this. 1,000 each, agreed?
How much
Agreed.
do you have?
We have like
1,800.
Between 1,800 and 2,000
Okay.
some hundred.
So you all drop a K and put it towards the ship fund.
yes.
Okay. All right. And you just bought a $1,000 worth of equipment.
Sick.
Woohoo!
I'm pretty pumped.
And
So-
just double check that you can have enough tonnage on your ship. Cargo. Oh yeah, you totally have it. You have 150 tons of cargo space. These only take a total of 4 tons between the two of them. You're set.
Cool. So, can we ask the harbor master to like teach our crew to like wheel these things, or we can assume
Not the
it's
harbor master. You can hire someone can come and train you guys.
fine? Ugh.
They don't just know how.
I mean, it's
Wouldn't the
some pretty
person who we
basic
bought it
training.
from teach us how to do it?
No. I mean, you can pay them.
But you just said it's really basic.
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, it's not like you have to pay them a ton. We're talking
Okay.
like 5 or 10 gold here.
Take it
How
out of the
much
ship
time?
fund.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a basic training for everyone on the ship
Yeah.
and us.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna ask, is there any way to make it more, like, do more damage?
No.
Okay, cool.
Do we have a whole bunch of ammo for it?
Yes.
Cool. All right, set sail. If
Let's
everyone's
go.
fine with it,
Let's go.
let's go.
Okay. So, is there anything that you want to do other than just go directly to your place?
I think we should go straight there, and if
Yeah.
we're gonna stop for quests, we should go on our way back so that they don't get mad about us taking longer.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Do you guys
Should
want
we?
to plot a course? I guess we'd need to include like a graph, something. So,
So whether-
are you guys going to? Here's my question: Are you stopping in any cities to like rest at all? Or are you just sleeping on your ship the whole way through and just like sailing?
Is there any benefit to
ship.
stopping?
It's nicer to sleep in a city, or you can buy alcohol, and you're not out at sea with the same set of 7 people.
We can ask the crew
Some
how
people.
they feel about it and the captain.
We should stop. I have 5 items I need to check for my brother. But
Let's,
Oh yeah.
how
Let's
about
do
the-
one stop in the middle.
Yeah, agreed. That's what I was going to suggest.
So, where do you want to stop? You guys have the map. You are the captains of your ship.
So
Oh,
we're
yeah.
That
sailing
we're sailing.
Seagate,
D8.
Bayshore, Bayshore. How about Bayshore? On Taurus.
Oh.
Seems pretty on our way.
Sure. Bayshore makes sense to me.
Sounds not dangerous.
Unless we wanted to go to a bigger city, in which case,
There's not on smaller islands though.
yeah, we'd have to stop at like Carol or El Falar or something like that. But Bayshore is much more on our way.
Yeah, let's stop at Bayshore, I guess, if everyone's fine with it.
Sure, why not?
yeah, I'm down.
Okay,
Okay.
Bayshore it is.
Okay. So you guys are going to stop on Bayshore. So it'll take you about 5 days to get there. Let's go. So, on the 5th day of your journey, and I should mark this down on this thingy.
On which thingy?
I have a thing that's keeping track of how many days it's been in a month, so that way I know when you need to pay your crew.
Mhm.
Currently, it's the 2nd day of the 3rd week. When you get to the 5th day of your journey, the day that you should be arriving in Bayshore, there is another ship that you are passing that for the first time is coming very, very close to you, or it will be. You know, you see it out ahead of you, and instead of just like a ship on the horizon heading another direction, it's like headed towards you. You guys are, you know, it's not like a collision course, and it's still pretty far out because, you know, you're at sea. There's nothing else to look at. You see the ship coming from way off when.
Does it look any kinds of menacing? Does it have cannons? Does it have...
You can't see from this distance. I'm giving you as much heads up as I can.
I would say we have Hammerhead tell the crew to man the ballistas just in case. But other than that, we let them pass on their way.
Yeah, I should tell you my spells, Neal, by the way.
Yes, please do. Oh, and Dana as well.
Oh, and by the way, I'm opting for the spell Feather Fall.
Yes. Yes.
You need my spell.
Yep. What spells have you learned?
Have I learned or am I taking?
Or are you taking for the day? That's what I mean.
Okay. Is it sunlight? Sun out?
You're on the ship, so the sun's usually out.
Okay. You never know. You could just sail whenever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you guys sail during the day and night, so
Okay.
sun's out half the time.
All right, grease, burning hands, sleep, wall of fog.
Grease, burning hands, sleep, wall of fog. Okay.
Sounds like a good defensive mix to me.
Okay. So as the ship comes closer, you notice that it is unarmed and it's
Alright.
fairly small. It is. Shit, where's this freaking.
We acquire a second ship.
Where'd it go? Yeah,
Are
it's
we
just it's
near
a small cargo ship that you're passing. You know, a little bit shorter than your cog. Doesn't have a fore aft castle, and it's got a much smaller crew. Cargo ship. Actually, I take that back. It takes a larger crew because it has 2 masts. But it's a smaller ship. There's a slightly larger crew on it, and they look like you can't really tell anything else about them. They're probably 300 yards out at this point.
How do you guys feel about that ship?
Same as we felt before, I think. As long as they go on their way.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
guess
see how we have any business with them.
won't be having any fun today. And then I'm like putting down my spell component.
When we started this, we were like, party boat, and then we're like, yeah, fight.
Well, we get this big ass thing to like dunk their ship, so.
I mean, we could invite them for a party, I guess.
And then
We haven't had a good party in a while.
I guess we should just go on our mission. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I say save parties for on the way back, because we got to get this thing delivered.
Yeah, let's do this quest. So we just pass on, except that they talk to us.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys pass then. No, they don't do anything. It goes uneventfully.
Do we wave at them? Do they wave at us?
Yeah, we wave.
Do you wave? You wave? They wave back.
Nice.
You get a
Oh,
couple of
shit.
quizzical
Great.
looks. You
Of
definitely
what?
get quizzical.
Quizzical?
Quizzical.
Like
Curious.
Yeah.
Hello
Hello from Captain Anoy.
Yeah.
Anemoy.
Yeah. I mean, your crew is, mostly non-human. You got a minotaur, a couple half orcs on
Crew is
there.
so hardcore.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. We're pretty badass.
Anyway, you
I want a
guys.
crew picture.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I want a crew picture.
You guys sail into whatever place it was called that you were going to.
Bayshore.
Bayshore.
Sure.
And then we are at the 1 hour mark.
I need to pee real bad.
Potty
I'm
bag.
glad we got that out of the way then. See you guys in 3 minutes? 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Or
Disable
3 minutes,
ad
but
block.
let's be honest, it's probably going to be 5. But 3 minutes for 3 minutes.